guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch series. Thank you all for joining me today, guys. Now, if you couldn't tell already by my inventory, this episode we are going to be getting 92 or hopefully 93 prayer, as well as trying to get our melee Kiln cape and also heading back to God Wars Dungeon 1. So yeah, I'm pretty much just ready to dive right into it. I know last episode was kind of the grind, and this episode is the payoff. You know, there's a lot of dopamine to be cashed in this episode. 380 dopamine crystals ready to fucking go. If you are enjoying the series, I would greatly appreciate you hitting like. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job and these videos are well received, and it just helps out with the algorithm as well. But you've heard it all a million times before. Let's just dive right into the video. I hope you enjoy. Alright, well there we have it. After about maybe 2 days of grinding the Seren Stones here, that is level 92 prayer. Man, have I missed having this curse unlocked. This is going to help so much with PVM. Now, I was doing a couple of other things in between that prayer training, but not really a whole lot. The main two takeaways really were I managed to pick up a agility level from Meg in the player-owned ports, and we also managed to snag a cheeky cooking level as well. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. It's incredibly late right now. I am super tired, so I will see you tomorrow. Well, good morning everybody. We are starting today off very nicely with two fully grown blue dragons, which is going to be a nice 200,000 farming XP, but more importantly that's going to be level 100 farming as well. The first level past level 99, and apparently we can now raise and breed a new type of dinosaur. I should probably really get into the dinosaur farm thing, because honestly I haven't even looked at that content. I don't know a single thing about it. But yeah, I will never tire of seeing those 100,000 XP drops. I guess while I'm here I'm also gonna just buy out all the rest of these upgrades, just because like I'm not spending these beans on anything at the moment. I'm just kind of saving them up, so I may as well buy them. I'm not really sure what benefit the seasonalizer wheel gives me. I know I can artificially set the season, so maybe I'm able to force breeding particular animals. I'm not sure if that's what it's used for, and we're just going to buy all of these trait boost things. I'm not really sure what these even do, but hey, we have them now, so that's got to be a good thing, right? Oh look, there's an achievement done as well. How about that? Alright, well I'm about to run in and attempt to get my melee Kiln cape. I honestly have no idea how this is going to go. I'm actually not feeling all that confident. It took me quite a while to get used to the Kiln, and obviously I haven't done it in forever, so I guess we're gonna see how we're gonna go. Okay, so I've been pulled off on a bit of a side quest. Apparently it's gonna be much better for me if I bring a rune two-hander instead of the dual wields, at least according to Mr. Protox. So we're gonna get 128 of each ore. I'm really not looking forward to this, man. This mining light and dark anima just takes so long, but look, we're gonna power through it because we gotta get this cape. We can't keep stalling, because that's what I'm doing. I'm stalling.
It's free real estate.
Okay, that's the Alderune +5 two-hander all done. Let's go and see if it was worth the wait. Alright, so we're coming in on the melee Kiln cape. Hopefully we can kill him. Yes, we got him down. Beautiful. So as I was going to say, hopefully we do get the melee cape. I am like 90% confident that I did the most damage in melee. It took me an hour and 20 minutes, a little bit longer than usual, mainly because I really just wanted to get this done on my first go through. I didn't want to have to redo it, so let's claim our reward. The Tok'ha Kalket, I am pretty certain that that's the melee cape. Yes it is. Accept the cape. Yes please. Thank you very much, Mr. Game. And let's throw the beautiful ass cape on. Actually, you know what? Let's get all the capes out first. Okay, so first off we got the magic one, then we followed it with the ranged one, and we finished it off with the melee cape. That looks so sick, and it's going to help us out so much with our God Wars 1 grind as well. Let's see what our melee setup is looking like now. Let's get rid of this awful looking fire cape. Look at us. We are ready to make some moves, I tell you what. Now, I recently did get 60 Invention, which did unlock me the auto disassembler, which is a pretty handy little machine to have running in the background just while you're doing other activities here and there. At the moment, all I'm really after is simple components, so I'm just going to fill it up with maple logs, and hopefully give it a day or two, we'll have a nice little stack of simple components. Okay, so I've decided to come down and do a little bit of bandos, because I would just really love to get my hands on some of those bandos armor pieces. I'm not really sure if this is a good inventory setup. I'm probably going to refine it over the next couple of trips. Like, I don't even have a beast of burden with me at the moment. I really didn't prep for this too well at all. But if you wanted to know, we also have 45 KC on the boss and no drops, apart from a couple of Godsword shard blades apparently, and a couple of War Priest pieces. But let's get into it. Okay, well that's another Godsword shard. It is a shard 3, and I know I already do have a couple of shards. I'm not sure which ones I have though, so let's have a look. Okay, so it is a unique piece. That's good. Guys, This is my 4th elite clue. Oh, very nice. So that's actually the very first kill of this instance. I literally just started this instance and we pick up the BCP. That is terrific. That is just so good. Look at us. Oh, I still have my, I still had my War Priest helmet on. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I think the Godsword Shard 2 is the one that we need. Hang on a second. Let's pick this up and check the log. Yeah, it actually is. That's a complete Godsword blade. If I can get a hilt from any of the bosses, we will have a Godsword. As for practical use, I'm not too sure whether Godswords have any real use in the game anymore, but I guess we still do have to get one before we even have to worry about that, so whatever. But yeah, pretty good trip so far, man. I did goof up though. I forgot to bring a spare War Tortoise pouch with me, so in about 20 minutes, I am going to have to do some major reconstruction of my inventory because I'm going to have to drop a whole lot of shit. Alright, well I think that's going to do me for bandos just for the moment. If we check the log, I think I managed to finish pretty square on 190 KC, and if we look at the collection log, we finished the blade, which I will assemble in a minute here actually, and of course the BCP. Now I'm not planning on going for any of the full sets this episode. I'm not that much of a psychopath. Basically, if we get a drop or two, then we get a drop or two, but I'm going to leave it there for bandos for the moment. We've got our drop. I'm a happy boy. We're going to go and kill some Zami now, starting at 150 KC. And let's see if we can maybe get another unique and go 4 for 5 on the subjugation set. Alright, I guess we should make this Godsword blade. Nothing nearly as impressive as if we were transported back maybe 7 or 8 years. I'm sure it would have been a much more impressive feat back then, but still, nevertheless, that's a Godsword blade. So we're just waiting for that hilt, man. That's all we're waiting on. Right, well, I'm just gearing up for a little bit of Zami. I just realized I have a Herblore daily to hand in, and it's actually going to get us a cheeky little Herblore level, so that's going to be level 82. Unlocks us a few things. Weapon Poison plus plus, I think, is actually going to be a pretty useful potion at a few places. But yeah, I don't know, maybe if some of you could let me know where Weapon Poison is useful. But anyway, let's get some drops. We just got some Gloves of Subjugation from a minion. I am not sure what the drop rate is for the minions, but I think it's pretty high. But that's a duplicate. That's our first duplicate, but that's okay because I think we can disassemble these for some Zamorak components. So I just looked up the drop rate. It's telling me it's a 1 in 65,500 drop rate. If that's true, Bro, what do I do with that information? I just got a 1 in 65k drop. Alright, well, we're just stepping back from God Wars 1 for a little bit. Sorry, I'm laughing. I've been watching a little bit of Gus Johnson, alright? Gus Johnson never fails to make you laugh. But we're coming in on 93 prayer. Now, this is still the same pile of cleansing crystals that I bought, was it last episode or the episode before? And yeah, because I was really good at using my cleansing crystals only on Hefenauer, we managed to stretch out those crystals and it got us a whole extra prayer level entirely for free. So that's 93 prayer, only 2 more to go until those really, really useful curses, Torment, Anguish, and Turmoil. And honestly, because now we're so close to them, I'm probably going to end up going for them maybe in a couple of episodes time, or just in the background when I have nothing better to do. But yeah, don't be surprised if in a couple of episodes we have 95 prayer. Bro, I'm all over the shop right now. I'm dropping shit on my desk. I can't pause the YouTube video, but there's a Bando's helm. I don't know how useful this item's going to be, because we're either going to be rocking a Slayer helmet or... Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, we're not going to be rocking a Slayer helmet when we're doing anything other than Slayer, so this actually might be pretty useful. But still, that's another piece to the set. Well, you love to see it. Now, this is a question I'm throwing out there to the people who are a little bit more experienced in the PVM scene. Am I better off, when I go for my Lance at Vindicta, if I take melee, am I better off taking this Elder Rune as the tank armor, or am I better off taking power armor like Bandos? It's a question I can't seem to find, you know, all that straight of an answer on, so I would love some opinions down below. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, that's a Bandos hilt, and more importantly, that's actually our first God Sword. So we will definitely put that together after this trip, which is only about 15 minutes away anyway. But yeah, we're making some pretty good progress on the collection log this trip. We've gone from, I think we were 8 out of 18, and now we're 11 out of 18. So pretty good stuff. Alright, well that was a bloody fantastic trip at Bandos. We got the hilt, which doesn't really matter. We're just going to put that over there. But more importantly, we did pick up a piece of the set in the form of the Bandos helmet, a couple of clue scrolls, and also another piece of the War Priest outfit as well. But you know what? Let's just toss everything in the bank because we have a God Sword to build. And if I'm not mistaken, I can literally really just use it on themselves, and there we go. Bando's God Sword from scratch. Let's take the armor off so we can get a better look at it. There we go. I know, as I said in the previous clip, it's not really impressive, but it is still kind of nice, you know, little God Sword from scratch. Okay, so I didn't record any live commentary for this clip because at the time it was my birthday, and I was just a little bit preoccupied with the fact that in 7 or so years I will be 30, but anyway, since we have been at God Wars 1 a little bit, I have managed to refurbish my cash stack a little, and that means I'm putting 1,000,000 GP back into my kingdom. I decided to max out herbs this time because I have noticed that we are running slightly low on potions, and obviously at some point we are going to need to restock on all of them, so I'm just kind of prepping early, so when the time comes, hopefully I will be more than prepared. Alright, you'll want to know something. I usually do my herb runs with super compost, and I'll come back with anywhere from like 35 to 40 herbs usually, but recently I've started using Ultracompost, and yes, it is much harder and slower to obtain and collect, but holy shit, this is my first run with Ultracompost, and after 5 seed patches I have just under 60 herbs, which is for me just crazy. Okay, so I've just come back from another trip at Krill. Honestly, it was pretty boring, nothing really happened. I did pick up 91 defense though, so you know, at least we're inching closer and closer to level 99, but I figured I'm gonna start wrapping up the episode now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to head back to Bando's for one last trip. Regardless of how it goes, we will finish after that, but here's hoping we can end it with a bang. I've got my fingers crossed for the Tassets. I'm really holding out for the Tassets. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Unfortunately, we couldn't finish off with any notable drops here at Bando's. Unfortunately, it was a pretty slow hour. We only really had the one drop of the God Sword Shard 2. But I mean, at least we picked up 91 attack, 91 strength, and 126 combat. Very nice as well. Now next episode, we're going to be stepping away from the combat just for a little bit so I can have a bit of a break, because I want to get back into archaeology, but of course I'm level 60 now, so I need the Dragonmatic. And there's only one real way for Iron Men to get the Dragonmatic, and that is through Big Game Hunter, or at least that's the way most people do it. So we'll be tackling that next episode. I'm very excited for it. I've been looking forward to Big Game Hunter for quite a while now. But with all that out of the way, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys.